to the Vivi's sleeping room? Yes. What is she drinking?
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
Sure.
I'd read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
I bet it's her own creation. What is this?
It looks like a microscope, a big one.
Thanks.
Can I touch it?
Sure. Oh, puzzle time.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the 4 magnifying lenses to the correct position. What the hell would be the correct position? That's massive. Does it all need to be massive then? This size? No, I'm not gonna get it. Ah, okay. It's kind of the same size as that. Then this is... Holy moly. These puzzles are fantastic. Difficult, but fantastic. Yeah, I guess this just needs to turn into a key. With the same size. Maybe? That one probably needs to be to the right. I think we need some space. This is correct. Something like this, right?
I guess that's wrong.
The 4 lenses all have different magnification strengths, so they
Correct.
must each have a specific position along the rail.
Correct. This one's called minus. Oh, because it's going down, sure. What if we change these 2 around? No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, this looks correct to me. How? Wait, is this not correct then?
That's the one.
Oh, nice.
Hey, not bad.
Thank you.
Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top of a little metal box. There's a book in here.
And it's another lock. A well-used book resembling a diary. It's locked with a strange metal device. Sure, but how do I unlock that? I guess I don't.
Fifi's got something pinned up here.
What is all this?
Okay. That's her, right? That's Vivi with God knows who. It's Poppy with I don't know who. That's the big guy with Flora. So that makes sense, I guess. I guess that is Freya, and that is God knows who. And I don't know who that is. Okay, sure.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Me. Where's the
Freya?
Freya? Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm. And Fifi
Oh, I thought that was
herself.
Phoebe. Okay.
A new suspect.
Look at the family tree. The drawing board. A new suspect.
Don't think you can get out of being questioned just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Safe for the judge.
Okay, sure.
Scientific formulas, probably. I'll openly admit I have no idea what any of it means.
Just like me.
Boxes of stuff.
Did I check that?
What's that big book on the desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
Is it a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Yeah, I just go work through that.
It's a magnifying glass. A big one.
How come you don't have one of those?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm a detective? Should I start smoking a pipe too?
Please no.
You can pull off a pipe. Homemade posters. This one's about the Pythagoras theorem.
Ah, I've not
Okay.
heard of that band. Are they any good?
What? Sure, buddy.
Homemade
Sure.
posters. This one's about the
I've not heard of that band. That's a whole lot of books.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff Fifi's thrown away.
You gonna rummage through the trash can?
We shoot.
No, that is quite beneath me. Thank you.
I
Okay.
give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
And go for it.
Stuff Fifi's
You
thrown.
gonna rummage? I give it 5 minutes before you're in.
A pretty ornate window with a great view of the lake.
We're supposed to be looking for clues, not assessing the real estate value.
And over here, you'll see the owners use sheets of paper to block out all that unnecessary natural light. A
Mhm.
simple trick, but it really transforms the space.
Okay, I think we have had more or less
Crystal
everything
chandeliers.
here.
Extra fancy.
I don't know. They just seem old-fashioned to me. Plus, they're kind of dusty.
Let us go. We still have a bunch of rooms left. Let's go for this one. Just so we have at that dawn, whatever this might be. It's in the garden or something. Oh, hello. Person. Oh, that's the one in the robe.
Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
Mhm.
Private detective grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're
Mhm.
not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
get wrecked, little fella.
It's
Yourself.
not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
Okay.
5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
Thanks.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
What?
You really think so?
You didn't answer.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was
Okay.
Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do
Yeah,
after
we
that?
met her.
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
Okay.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase.
Okay.
More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Interesting. Okay then. Bunch more people. Sweet. Okay, so do we have anything interesting
Is that a
here?
clock?
Clock box,
If it
I
is,
guess.
It's a clock with 4 faces.
Are we just gonna puzzle that thing
I'm guessing it doesn't
open
tell
right
time.
there with the person just standing there?
So
Sure.
what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. What is the correct position though? Oh, this shows a number 12. 9 or 6? 6, and that's 9, and that's 3. Oh, okay, so that's a 3. Wait, is this it?
I got it.
That's it.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Just
What's in the box?
good at games, I guess.
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
Okay. That looks like a scope for like a rifle. A small brass tool curved with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Cool. What does
There's
that
a
say?
metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but
Mhm.
someone scratched it off.
I don't think there's much more interesting to do
Bushes.
here. Yeah, that's what I thought. We did all the talking with this person.
A wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
Yeah, handy, isn't it?
I want one.
I bet.
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
Wait, is this...
It's a sea serpent,
Oh, yeah?
turned into stone by a wizard.
Sure.
say so. What happened
Exactly.
to its head?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Beheaded.
Huh.
By the same wizard.
Wow. After
A
or
pointless little stone
before
tower.
it was turned to stone?
I don't know. Might be a good hiding place.
Wanna
Let's
play
have a look.
hide and seek?
Sure.
I could be persuaded.
Is that
Hi.
another statue or is that the same statue? I don't know.
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
Sure.
AKA a greenhouse.
Exactly. I don't think there's much more to do here. We have some additional locations unlocked. Question is... I guess we'll just go by bottom. In the greenhouse, I guess. Greenhouse indeed. Doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Hanging baskets. They're so high up.
Yes. Oh wait, there is someone here. How did they not
You
see that
maybe.
guy?
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Don't move. We're being...
What the hell? I did not see that guy
Yeah,
at the
I see
start.
him.
Alrighty then.
He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Is he also not talking?
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's
Hey,
better.
he speaks.
I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm.
And why are you so tall?
What? What kind of question is that?
No.
What?
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house.
No, must have missed it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet.
Makes
Clouds
sense.
form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Alrighty
Could you say
then.
that again, but like
Exactly what
as if
Grimoire
you were
was
talking to a
expressing.
slightly stupid person?
Our
Explain
lake
like I'm
water
5.
causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
What?
Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No. I'm just the gardener.
What?
I was
Alright
in my
then.
greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Yes.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Give me a
I was up in
statement.
the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded.
Well, that's how the door
became
broke.
Concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in.
He says
Freya
proudly.
was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
Why is
I found her
Hawkshaw
pacing
here
back and
anyway?
forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Weird. No idea what she is doing here. Cool. Thanks for your
Fitz's room is unlocked.
words.
It's up in the fellow tower.
Thanks.
This could be interesting.
I'm gonna click around here first. Probably
This
not
one's
much
in a little pot.
to do.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Potted fruit. A potted fruit with a hard, gemstone-like skin. The soil in the pot is an unusual blue color. Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
A little chart of, actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Haha. Pie. Okay.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
Kinda does, actually, yeah.
Greek letters, I think.
Probably.
Kinda reminds me of
Yes,
a periodic
okay.
table.
What do you make of it?
Sure.
Not a whole lot.
Neither do I, Sally. Neither do I. Ooh,
That's a
Buggo.
handsome beetle.
Yeah.
Looks like he might have magic powers.
Right.
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Shaped like a fruit. It's shaped like a pufferfish.
Too
Is a
shiny to be
pufferfish
fruit.
shaped like a fruit?
I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm
What?
gonna say no.
Don't eat glowing fruits. I don't think there's much.
Hanging baskets.
To you,
There are
maybe.
only two.
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
inches
yeah, yeah,
makes
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Tools used by a gardener for gardening.
Watering and weeding. Okay, let's go to his room then. Which is his room? Was that overlooking by the garden? So it would be that one, right? Because he also mentioned it. And then there's a garden here or so. Sure, let's have a look there. Bit of a waddle, but we'll make it. There we go. Fitz is... What? Who lives like this? I mean, it's pretty organized, I guess.
It's a little handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front.
Oh,
Inside it says, to Fitz, from PP.
but who is that? Be anyone.
Hello.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Well, there's a lock on it.
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
Yes, that's what I said.
It's a
Gnosis.
combination lock. Sort of.
Mm-hmm. Rearrange the pieces of paper to find the combination for the box's padlock. Okay. What? Is that it? Well, that just gives me the answer to one of them. Oh, interesting. So, that's one of them. And then I guess you can rearrange this in the other order as well. Well, in a other order. Okay, maybe I was wrong. To get other patterns. Is that the original? Yeah, that's the original. No, that's... Oh, wait, maybe... That's one as well. That would be this one, I guess. Cool. Yeah, this doesn't line up any lines, so I doubt that's an actual thing. And that's the one we already have. That's again not lining anything up, so let's try and mix two different ones. Wait, is that a different one or? Oh, that's a droplet. Sure. Okay, one more. We could also brute force, but that's kind of lame. Also, this is two different ones. I should double check, because I'm actually not sure which one. Oh, that's a droplet that I already have. Which one I found? I didn't even pay attention to that. Get out of my way. I forgot. How do I do it? Did I do that? There we go. That's the one. No, not like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't say anything. Okay, the spicy point, which I do have. So we need to find one of these shapes now. And... yeah. That's the one I already had. That one. You think they can also half overlap? That is a shape. You can also check. This is a piece of this one. Oh, here we go. Ah, there we go. That should be it.
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad.
Leaves. That's what you win.
Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh, that's kind of ominous.
It's someone's nose. PPFF. Another gardening trowel with a decorative pattern. It has a decorative pattern engraved onto it, and the letters either side of the heart. PPFF. But they're all named like that, so how are you supposed to know who it is?
An empty glass and an empty plate.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why, you're
Why?
hungry?
I don't know.
Oh, great.
Huh. Neither of these lights have an actual light bulb.
They're just decorative.
Sure.
Oh, so decorative.
Wow. In this room, beautiful.
That poor plant.
He's getting sunlight.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Okay.
Quit sulking. Not every room is going to be full of clues.
That is true.
Doesn't look soft.
That's exactly what I was doing. Yeah, well...
There's someone outside the window.
No, it's a reflection.
Something outside the window. It's probably just a rock.
You sure?
But I can't have a look.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
How did they get in here then?
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Oh, another puzzle? Sure. Slide the lid open, then move the tiles into the correct slots. What? How am I supposed to know what the correct slots are? I don't know.
Nothing. Still
The
locked.
tiles have all got that same sun
Yeah.
symbol on them.
Those moon symbols in the slots. Are they connected?
Well, yeah, that's the only
Maybe they're connected, but also not connected.
two things that there are. These are like actually identical, aren't they? Maybe. The moons are kind of crooked. Not sure if that means anything.
Nope. It's
Maybe
not.
the information we need isn't here.
So where is it?
Somewhere else.
Oh, do you think the periodic table was... maybe. I mean, you can brute force this, but... Yeah, let's
Let's
not.
come back once we know what to do.
Yes. Sounds like a deal. Can we go outside? Well, I guess we can't. Look at that. We probably need to unlock that then. Let's go here. Piano room.